Let me explain how TakeMe, our company, is working with airlines, with their mileage programs. Recently we just successfully launched a program with Cathay Pacific Airline, which is the #3 inbound airlines into Japan. So we help Cathay's members, like they have mileage members, their passengers, right, to book premium Japanese restaurants through TakeMe. So on their website, you can see their special partner with dining reservation in Japan is TakeMe. So their members can go on to the website and click and go into TakeMe's website. Then basically the link would take their members from Cathay's website onto app.takeme.com. So it's our web app so that they can make reservations on our website. And we can actually accumulate mileages through the prepayment back to their members. So it's like a win-win-win. It's a win-win situation for Cathay and TakeMe, and also it's a winning situation for Cathay's members and Japan's restaurant. Okay, so today I'm gonna dive into the #1 problem when airline chooses dining partners in Japan. When I'm talking about dining partners, I'm talking about not in-flight dining, but restaurant reservation for their mileage members in restaurant in Japan. Okay, as you can see, I break down these in 2 big problems. So #1 problem is sometimes airline only choose the popular restaurants. Sounds great, right? Popular restaurant. But what's the problem with the popular restaurant? Because like Michelin star list or like top 10 yakiniku, top 10 sushi, top 10 this, top 10 that. Everyone has the same list. So there's no uniqueness. And on top of that, when everyone's focused on this one type of list, nobody can get reservation into it. And you know how small Japanese restaurants are, okay? And then let's move on to #2. When airlines choose their dining partners in Japan, they often choose big Japanese companies to partner with. You often see press release, this airline partners with this big well-known Japanese company on newspapers, right? Again, it's a very safe bet, no problem with that. But what's the problem with the actual members? Because just as the big Japanese companies are big, because they're focusing only on the Japanese customers. So they know really well about Japanese customers and they know less about foreigners. So what are foreigners' needs? Diet restrictions or their unique needs when they're traveling in Japan, right? Because travelers and local customers, their needs are very different. I'll give an example. When Japanese look for a restaurant, they typically look for stations, subway stations, JR stations. However, when foreigners travel, they have no idea where they are. So even the mindset for foreigners thinking about booking Japanese restaurants are very different from locals. Okay, here comes the big problem, big pain points for Japanese restaurants. No-show. What is no-show? So basically no-show means when a customer make a reservation to a restaurant by phone or online, but actually on the date and time, they don't show up, or they show up very late, like 30 minutes to an hour late, which from the restaurant point of view, they think is no-show. Let me give you some statistics about no-show. So typically Japanese, when they make a reservation, 99% show up. So the no-show rate for Japanese is 1%. However, based on our feedback and research, we've been in the business for the past 9 years. No-shows by foreign travelers into Japanese restaurants are somewhere between 20 to 70%. That's a big number. To Japanese restaurants, that's 20 to 70% of loss in revenues, right? So that's why Japanese restaurants have this love and hate relationship with travelers. So because Japanese companies, they typically serve Japanese customers, and Japanese customers have 1% no-show. So they don't have a product. I mean, product meaning like when they make reservations, how they make reservations, phone or online. When they make reservation online, what kind of actually technology product the user use to actually make a reservation. There's no need to prevent no-show because there's no no-shows. However, when foreign travelers travel to Japan, there need to be a product on the reservation website to prevent no-shows for the Japanese restaurant. So here are these 2 big problems when airlines choose dining partners in Japan. Okay, so the #1 solution for airlines to choose dining partners in Japan is to partner with TakeMe. Why? Because TakeMe provide these two unique solutions. Let me break it down. So number one, TakeMe actually curate premium restaurants for airlines. What I mean by curated premium restaurant is that we don't just take the popular, well-known restaurant list from Michelin, from top 10 here, top 10 there. We actually use a unique method of choosing between Google Map, TripAdvisor, the Chinese Dianping, various foreigner media to actually filter out the foreigner-friendly and also the must-eat restaurant in Japan. And most importantly, these are popular restaurants among the locals. Imagine if you're a foreign traveler in Japan, you don't want to go into a restaurant in Japan and see the restaurant filled with all the foreigners. And again, you also don't want to go into a restaurant where you cannot even talk in English, or these people are just not ready to receive foreign travelers. So actually, it's a really nice combination to have both. And also in terms of availability, TakeMe provides real-time and request-based reservations. What I mean by real-time is that imagine when you book airlines or hotels, right? You see the availability on the calendar, and the moment you click on it and you pay for it, you are sure you can get it. However, this type of real-time reservation requires a technology system in the restaurant. The statistic shows that only 20% of restaurants in Japan that have this kind of capability. So for this type of restaurants, we provide you with real-time booking capability. However, with 80% of Japanese restaurants, they don't have any technology to receive real-time booking. So we actually use our people. We have a customer center to do request-based booking. We take the request from you and we inquiry the restaurant and get back to you. So this is more like a concierge service, very premium. And most importantly, for the mileage members, mileage integration. Here's where you can earn and burn your mileages through prepaid reservations. Imagine now you book a very nice restaurant for $500, and your $500 can count towards your mileage program. You can earn mileages through restaurant bookings, and you can burn and you can use your mileages towards this reservation in the restaurants in Japan. Fantastic, right? I'm Ludong. I'm the CEO of TakeMe, your concierge to top restaurants in Japan. We help your mileage members with a premium dining experience in Japan, and looking forward to working with you.